I feel like Manny Pacquiao got the best career right now. Out of Mayweather, out of all the generation that they grew up on, I feel like I would rather have Pacquiao's career, you know. But Mayweather got the money, but there's something that I would want to be.
Within professional boxing, an unbeaten legacy is often treated as protection. Yet for Floyd Mayweather, that reputation now appears more like a mark. Mike Tyson ignited controversy describing 49-year-old Floyd Mayweather as a frightened small man who has nowhere left to escape at all. Now,
what do you think about Floyd talking about greater than Ali?
He's very delusional. He can't listen. If he was anywhere near that realm of greater than Ali, he'd be able to take his kids to school by himself.
There you go.
Okay, he can't take his kid to school by himself. And he talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kids alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
With Ryan Garcia revealing flaws in Floyd's timing approach and fresh rumors of heavy debt spreading, pressure is tightening. This is no longer a rematch. Instead, it looks like a high-stakes setup inside the Las Vegas sphere, raising questions about whether the TBE legacy is fading into nothing.
Boxing come on, you don't bring up Muhammad Ali name. You don't bring up Mike Tyson name. You always bring up Floyd Mayweather name.
Unless we're talking about Floyd, and listen, we all gotta believe we're the greatest of all times, right? We all gotta believe that, but we all know Muhammad Ali.
During a recent interview session, the conversation escalated sharply as Mike Tyson refused to soften his stance. Facing the camera, he labeled Floyd as irrational for placing himself alongside Muhammad Ali. In comparison, Tyson argued that real greatness does not come from protected records or living behind layers of security, but from public admiration and acceptance, which Manny Pacquiao clearly possesses in abundance today.
Mayweather or Pacquiao, if you have to pick one?
I pick Pacquiao better. Mike Tyson says something. To be the GOAT, it's not just because of your boxing record. You got to be loved, accepted by the fans, and everybody loves Pacquiao. Like Tyson says, walk down the street without bodyguards and cheer everybody that comes up to you and shake hands. And when you can't do that.
According to Tyson's harsh view, Floyd is a small, fearful man who has spent his whole career shielding himself from reality. This goes beyond simple trash talk. It stands as a direct judgment of Floyd's fighting spirit. Tyson argues that Floyd relies on calculation while Manny carries the heart. In a battle, heart ignores the money.
Again, any thoughts on that?
I think that'll be a good fight. I hope Manny's serious. Manny looks good as last fight he fought too.
Ryan Garcia recently used social media to explain how that unbeaten record was constructed, carefully built. In Ryan's view, Floyd perfected controlling fighting weight strategy method. He did not just defeat Manny. He waited until Pacquiao was older after shoulder injury and mentally exhausted condition state. But Garcia highlights a major change emerging. While Floyd spent recent years boxing YouTubers and social media influencers instead, Manny Pacquiao went rounds against a champion, nearly capturing the title in about many believed he won by global viewers' consensus.
Your bone to pick with this list. Floyd Mayweather beat Manny Pacquiao, it's true. Floyd is one of the top 10 greatest pound-for-pound fighters who ever lived. Tough to argue otherwise. But pound for pound, he can't be above Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was a flyweight champion. Not that he turned pro at flyweight. He was good enough as a flyweight to be the lineal champion, the real champion. Now, he didn't win titles in every division. He skipped some of these, but I just want to tell you how flyweight, junior bantam, junior feather, junior light, junior welter, junior middle.
He's rolling.
And he laid waste to these divisions. He fought great fighters. He never ducked anybody. Pacquiao, to me, other than Sugar Ray Robinson, he's still one. Pacquiao is the greatest pound-for-pound fighter who ever lived. I can't put Floyd above him.
According to Ryan's reasoning, Manny stands as a battle-tested, professionally active fighter, whereas Floyd is viewed as a timing-based specialist whose era has ultimately ended at this stage now.
pound for pound, and just in the history of boxing, you never heard of a guy that can go from those weight classes and still dominate. Knocking out Cotto, knocking out Ricky Hatton with one shot, destroying Oscar De La Hoya. Made him look like he was nothing. I mean, for me, Manny Pacquiao is always going to have that, and I was always a huge fan of him growing up. So yeah, for me, he takes the cake over Floyd.
Look, just don't let Andre Ward see this list. He is not going to like being behind Canelo Alvarez. I know that much.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, grade might be a little low there.
Actually.
Max,
It could be.
can I say one thing though? Yes, Pacquiao's my favorite, and you are right. Yeah. But he did beat Pacquiao, and nobody has changed the game like Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah,
in a bad way. Thank you.
Yeah, he was so big and so dominant.
He mastered the art of knowing when to fight somebody and when not to fight somebody. I mean, he's the best in that game. He's the best in, making money and making all the, the huge fights happen. But why? Because he was timing every single one of them. He never fought nobody really in their prime. He always
after junior lightweight. Junior lightweight, he did.
100%.
He didn't fight Paul Williams, so we all wanted to see.
So he changed the game in the worst way possible. You're right. Everybody's trying to protect their own. I had to break that, right, with Tank. I made sure we.
Yeah, you broke that. Was real.
We did. Hey, we took the in the in the name of the sport. Thank you very much.
You got a bag for that.
I had a little and check Floyd's schedule and explain how this doesn't look like a disaster waiting there. Prior to stepping in against Manny, Floyd is already lined up for a celebrity exhibition bout against a heavier opponent followed by a clash with a kickboxing icon. Already packed across.
Floyd Money Mayweather versus Iron Mike Zambidis. It's going to be live in Greece, which I believe that is where Iron Mike Zambidis is from. And Saturday, June 27th, that is the exact 11-year anniversary of his retirement fight. Yeah, like, look at this guy. So first it was Pacquiao, and then Tyson, and now Zambidis. There were so many fights that were rumored for Mayweather to do this year, and because this is happening in June, is he gonna fight again after June, or is this the only fight he's gonna do this year? Like I said, I don't expect fireworks from this fight. It'll be cool to see Zambidis back if you're a K1 or kickboxing fan. It'll be cool to see Floyd Mayweather back if you're a Floyd Mayweather fan. I don't expect either man to get hurt severely in this fight. It's just going to be a display of boxing from two legends of
his age. He is committing to multiple major showcase events within a short period. Observers, including Amir Khan, are raising concerns, warning that Floyd is stretching himself far too thin. Absorbing a heavyweight shot only months ahead of matching Manny's relentless output is a risk that could overwhelm even the money man in the ring.
Manny Pacquiao on Netflix against Mayweather. What do you think? September, the rematch. You always told me you would love the rematch. It's the one fight.
They tried for a rematch. Manny obviously had a torn label. It was a good tear in his shoulder. So we always wanted a rematch within a couple of years. We tried 3 or 4 times, and then nope.
And now it's happening. Mayweather's 49, Manny's 47. What does Manny need to do?
Okay, so these are both fighters. Whatever they've lost a little tiny bit in speed, they picked up in experience and they picked up in skill. So it's still a great fight, best fight out there.
The whole world will tune in.
Best fight out there.
It's free, no pay-per-view.
Best fight out there. Who else you got? Nobody. Like fucking nobody.
Okay, so from your experience, without giving away the game plan, what does Manny Pacquiao need to do in this fight against Floyd Mayweather?
We're not giving away a game plan. So Manny will overwhelm him with power and speed. Simple as that. So Floyd's got skills and he's evasive and stuff, but Manny will be relentless with this one. This is something we've been waiting for, what, 6, 7 years? 10, wow.
11 actually, 2015.
Jesus Christ, really? Oh my God, we're all...
Time flies. But if Manny wins, does he get... Is it a professional fight? It's not an exhibition.
No,
does Manny Pacquiao deliver Mayweather his first loss, Justin?
Oh yeah, obviously. He wins, but yeah, they're a trilogy.
Mayweather's 50-0, very talented.
He's not 50-0. He was, when he stopped out of boxing, he was 48, no? 47?
Well, Berto and McGregor and Berto was the last
McGregor didn't count. Then he fought the Thai guy. Some guy had no fights.
No.
That doesn't count.
That wasn't part of the 50.
Oh, wasn't? What's part of the 50?
McGregor's
not a boxer.
He went 10 rounds.
If they did MMA.
But Floyd, why now is the question constantly asked by Tim Bradley. For a long time, Floyd stayed away from any Pacquiao rematch. Suddenly, he agreed to a very dangerous fight. Bradley says he just needs the bread in his view.
You know Mayweather didn't want this damn fight with Manny Pacquiao. Because if Mayweather really wanted this fight, he would have had this damn fight years ago when Manny Pacquiao was asking for a rematch. Mayweather has to do this fight because he needs that bread. That's why. That's why. And it's funny when you have options. When you have options, yo, you can make your choice. When you're doing great and you got money in the bank and you sitting pretty, yeah, you sitting pretty, 51 or 50-0. Isn't it great? But now, when you need them, you call on them. Mayweather didn't want this damn fight with Manny Pacquiao years ago, and now he wants this damn fight now. Because he needs money, that's why. All the rumors are true. It's a sad thing, but it is what it is. But it is what it is. And you know one more thing. Mayweather, if Mayweather didn't believe that he can beat Manny Pacquiao, he wouldn't be in the ring with him. Yeah, you know Mr. Sensitive. I love Mayweather, but let's keep it a buck. Oh, he's sensitive as hell. Not only is he sensitive, the man, he's insecure like hell. He's insecure, and he gotta have a leg up on your ass. And he saw the Barrios fight, and Barrios just got smashed by freaking Ryan Garcia. And then now, he like, oh, shit, well, Barrios is all right. I'm better than Barrios. Shit, even though I'm damn near 50, I'm still better than Barrios. My experience, my hand speed, I take care of myself. I had some exhibitions. I know I can still do this shit. That's what he thinking. He like, I still can do this shit. I can beat Manny Pacquiao. I saw what Barrios did to him. So, that's the reason why this fight is happening.
Speculation has been spreading that Floyd's extravagant lifestyle and huge gambling losses are finally closing in on him. This is not a career-defining decision. It is driven by financial pressure rather than legacy. When a fighter steps into the ring out of necessity instead of choice, they become highly vulnerable. Manny senses it and wants revenge. Now,
Floyd versus Logan on like a helipad or like on the top of the Burj Khalifa or something. It was way back, again, 5 years ago now, but that was like the initial rumblings around that fight. And what Floyd did was use Mayweather Promotions to bring them this fight and say, if you'll front us this money, we'll put this fight here. They fronted him the money. He took the money, had the fight at the Hard Rock in Miami with Fanmio instead. That was the company that put it on, Fanmio. And Logan saw none of that front end 10 mil, and the people that paid Floyd the 10 mil never saw a dime back. It's nasty work what he did. But this has been like one of Floyd's MOs, is that he leverages his fight name or his quote-unquote assets, and which is what, you know, a lot of wealthy people do. They leverage their assets to take out bigger loans or, you know, whatever. But Floyd does it in such a reckless way that no one ever sees return on it. He just takes money. It isn't a loan, he's stealing. And so Logan obviously never sees a dime of that. I don't know how Logan got conned into doing something like that, or how he didn't have provisions in place. I've talked about this, you know, ad nauseum over the last couple of years, but the fact that we actually get some details on this from Logan.
The contrast in physical condition between the two fighters is very clear. Amir Khan, who has sparred with both men, points to a major difference in their daily routines. Manny Pacquiao lives with monk-like discipline, focused heavily on training, basketball, and strict clean living habits. Floyd is instead a business mogul figure who embraces late-night life in Las Vegas. At their ages, metabolism and recovery are critical. Manny's strong showing against his recent opponent proves his body remains like a machine. Meanwhile, Floyd's reliance on fast twitch reactions becomes dangerous as age catches up over time in the ring at elite level.
Manny is a great fighter. We had some very competitive sparring sessions, toe to toe they were, and you know, at times he'd catch me with good shots, I'll catch him with good shots, and I have to say I want to thank Manny because he built my confidence back up. And when I fought Prescott in the UK, I then moved to Freddie Roach, and Manny was one of the guys who, you know, helped me to get my confidence back where I needed to be. And And it was just amazing to be in the ring with such a great legend. At that time, he was getting ready to fight Oscar De La Hoya. He was already world champion, then moved up a couple of weights, and I was one of his main sparring partners at that time. At the same time, we sparred with each other when I went to Philippines, when he was fighting Miguel Cotto, Margarito. So I sparred with Manny loads of times, and like I said, never was put down in sparring.
Alright everyone, stay tuned for the latest in boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to Legacy Round and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Be sure to watch our other videos too. Until next time, take care and stay safe.